At SummerSlam, Bayley lost her championship to Nia Jax clean after holding the title for 4 months. There has been a lot of debate online discussing whether or not this reign was decent, and I'm here to tell you that it was one of the worst reigns of the Renaissance era. Let me start off by saying a majority of this was not her fault. Bayley was booked like a loser ever since she returned back to the company. Before the Royal Rumble, she won a total of 6 matches, and she had a load of matches since returning. Losing to Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, losing every tag match with Damage Control. From the very beginning, she was already being booked as a heel that we can't take seriously as a threat for the title. Before Bayley started her chase for the title, she was almost never advertised for her appearance that she was making. She was one of the favorites to win the Royal Rumble. She wasn't even on a promotional poster. She had one of the hottest stories going into WrestleMania. She wasn't even promoted in the WrestleMania ads. She finally won the WWE Women's Championship after a classic match with Io Sky, and it finally looked like she would be receiving the respect that she deserves. At least that's what we thought at the time. The SmackDown after Mania, Bayley came out to address the WWE Universe as their new WWE Women's Champion. This was an okay promo with the babyface champ addressing the role that they had to take in order to finally secure the gold again. She talks about how the championship represents the most talented locker room that she has ever been a part of. She then goes on to offer a world championship shot until she got interrupted by Tiffany Stratton. She accepted Bayley's challenge because it was Tiffy time. Bayley alerts her that the challenge wasn't for her. It was actually for Naomi. Then Tiffany Stratton said Naomi couldn't win the championship if she tried. Naomi stormed to the ring looking for a fight. So already on day 1, we have a potential rivalry between Bayley and Tiffany Stratton. Things looked like they were going to start on the right foot. The following week, she faced Naomi for the title. I'm gonna be honest, I did not enjoy this match. It felt like this whole match was in slow motion. Nothing exciting happened, and Naomi looked extremely rusty in the ring. Well, this match didn't last very long because Tiffany Stratton interfered. She began to attack both women and hit the prettiest moonsault on both of them. Tiffany Stratton stood tall over Bayley and Naomi. The following show, there was a #1 contender match for the WWE Women's Championship between Naomi and Tiffany Stratton, and Bayley was sitting ringside. Naomi was a little better in this match, but it still felt a bit too slow. This match got interrupted by Nia Jax, who was drafted to the show on the same night. Nia Jax then attacked Naomi, and the match was called off. Tiffany Stratton then set up Bayley and Naomi in the middle of the ring and hit the prettiest moonsault once again on the both of them. It was clear from the start that they wanted to present Tiffany Stratton as a star for the brand. So now we have 3 competitors gunning for the title: Nia Jax, Naomi, and Tiffany Stratton. The following week, it was a 4-on-4 tag match. This was a fun tag match in front of a hot France crowd. Everyone got their offense in, and they also teased tension between Bianca Belair and Bayley. This was great stuff from everyone involved, with Bayley's team taking the W before Backlash. At the PLE, it was a triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. These girls did their thing at the PLE. This was one of the best matches of the night, as it was fast-paced, hard-hitting, and extremely exciting. Nobody knew if Bayley was truly going to retain because of how strong Tiffany Stratton was being booked. Naomi actually looked like her former self, Tiffany shined throughout the match, and Bayley was showing why she was crowned the champion. Absolutely spectacular match that had Bayley retain her championship, pinning Naomi. This was the best possible way to start off the championship reign. The following show was building up the Queen of the Ring, so Bayley wasn't much of a feature while this tournament was going on. The following week, Bayley was interviewed by Byron about the contenders in the tournament. She got interrupted by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, then Bayley challenged Green to a match on the next show. This match sucked. No one was invested in seeing a Bayley versus Chelsea Green match, and I don't blame you if you didn't care. This match ended in less than 5 minutes, and then she got attacked by Piper Niven afterwards. It was clear that they wanted to set up a program with Piper. Bayley's reign up to this point was already disappointing, and people will be all in the comments telling me to give a title reign some time, but WWE themselves didn't even seem to care about booking Bayley into some interesting programs. They should have thought about utilizing the WWE draft in a better way, or abolishing the women's tag titles altogether so the main eventers could get a shot at Bayley and spice things up. But nope, they are feeding her to people like Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is a great comedy character, but she is in no way, shape, or form a threat for the title. At the PLE, Nia Jax defeated Lyra Valkyria to become the Queen of the Ring, which grants her the opportunity to face Bayley for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. The following show, Nia Jax was addressing the WWE Universe after winning the tournament. Then Bayley interrupted, who was then blindsided by Piper Niven. Chelsea Green lets Nia know that she won't have to worry about Bayley being the champion champion, that she's going to have to worry about Piper Niven being champion by SummerSlam. So far, Bayley has been booked like the inferior compared to her opponents, and things were looking very sour for her title reign. This set up a tag match later on in the night, which was alright. Naomi got pinned in this match, once again making Bayley look like a loser. It's like the more things change, the more things stay the same. The following show, Bayley was cutting a promo against Piper Niven. She talked about respecting the journey that Piper went through to get to the WWE, and that she can't wait to beat her at Clash of the Castle. Piper Niven told Bayley that she knows nothing about her and that she will become the new WWE Women's Champion. This promo nearly put me to sleep while I was writing the script because these two are charisma vacuums. Bayley works better promos as a heel than she does as a face, and Chelsea should handle all the promos for Piper because her promo game gives her negative aura. The match at Clash of the Castle was alright. I feel like such a negative Nancy, but the matches under her reign truly underwhelmed. Pretty much the whole match, Bayley was getting dominated. Chelsea Green was doing her antics outside, then got kicked out. Then a new superstar debuted, and I think her name was Nacho Chelsea. The match wasn't anything special, but Piper Niven was granted a shot because it was in her hometown. The match ended in yet another roll-up. So far, her title reign, she hasn't beaten a single person with her finisher. She rolled up Naomi and now has rolled up Piper Niven. Bayley was not being presented like a believable champion, and the title reign has been feeling underwhelming. After this, she will only appear in backstage segments for the next couple of weeks. She then had a rematch against Piper Niven, and a fight broke out between the competitors in the Money in the Bank match. This led to Bayley winning the match, then she was attacked by Nia Jax. Michin came in for the save, and that was the segment. Once again, Bayley is in a meaningless match that really led to nothing for her specifically. It was just a ploy for all the Money in the Bank competitors to get some momentum for their match. The following week, she was having a promo battle with Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. This was interesting because Bayley brought up the fact that Nia Jax has to worry about Tiffany Stratton potentially cashing in the briefcase on her. Bayley then got jumped, and once again, Michin came out to save the champion. Then a match was set up between Michin and Nia Jax. Nia secured a victory, and she was about to continue a beatdown on Michin until Bayley interrupted. Then Tiffany Stratton helped out Nia, and they beat up Bayley, once again laying out the champion. After this, Tiffany Stratton teased the cash in, but Nia Jax quickly interrupted that and questioned what she was doing. The next show, there was a live interview between Bayley and Nia Jax, and this was decent for what it was. Bayley really flamed Nia Jax in this segment, if we're being honest. She talked about Nia being fat, clumsy, and reckless. These were actual concerns back in 2017, so the fact that this was brought up kind of made this feud a little more personal. Later on in the show, Tiffany Stratton had a match with Michin, and Bayley came out and attacked Nia Jax. Bayley then destroyed the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is a blessing in disguise, which I'll discuss later on in the video. The following show, Bayley was in a tag match with Michin against Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Bayley took the pin, and once again the champion was seen on the ground to end a segment. When was the last time that Bayley got an upper hand during her reign? A champion should be presented as such, a champion, but Bayley has been presented as a loser ever since winning her title. Remember when I said Bayley then destroyed the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is a blessing in disguise? Well, Nia Jax rewarded Tiffany Stratton with a brand new Money in the Bank briefcase. This is the best custom designed briefcase that I've ever seen WWE make. By the way, Bayley didn't even show up on this show. On the go home show for SummerSlam, the main champion did not show up. They would never do this for Rhea Ripley if she was a champion, and they would never do this for Jade Cargill if she was the champ. The match at SummerSlam wasn't good in my opinion. Nia Jax has improved substantially in almost every category, but this match was just dull. For a majority of this match, Nia Jax was dominating, and it just wasn't entertaining. Tiffany Stratton came out and teased a Money in the Bank cash-in, which was the ultimate distraction to allow Nia Jax to defeat Bayley and become the new WWE Women's Champion. Now for the ultimate question. Was Bayley's title reign disappointing? Yes, it was highly disappointing. We were promised a new era in women's wrestling, and that was not delivered. So what went wrong? Number one, her booking was abysmal. She was never given a fair chance to show her value as a champion because they never treated her as if she was a champion. They constantly booked her in situations where she looked like a loser, and that's how you immediately detach the fans from the character. Number two is her promos. Bayley's promos as a babyface is definitely not her strong suit. She is better off as a heel, and this reign heavily showed that. She talks in the same tone, and she never really talks with passion, so most of her promos are just a bore. It's bad enough that they paired her in promo battles with Nia Jax and Piper Niven. Number three, the matches were underwhelming. Outside of the match at Backlash, none of the matches she had afterwards had any flavor. They were all either slow paced or had no interesting stories going into it. These are the reasons I could put together to explain why I believe Bayley's title reign was highly disappointing. Let me know what you all think about Bayley's title reign. Did it disappoint you? Did you enjoy it? Let me know all of that down in the comments below. You want to say bye to the people?
Bye, people.
Bye, people is crazy. Hope you all enjoy. Peace and love to you all. See you guys in the next video. Out of here.